I'm not used to the bald though. I gotta get for the hair to grow back. I don't know how you like Russell, because you always clip your hair short. For me, I guess because I sweat a lot. When I have long hair, the hair kind of holds the sweat, so it doesn't drip down my face. Now it's just like all the time, just coming down my face. Not well, sweating down my face.
At least it's coming down your face and not coming
on
your
your face.
We're washing dishes and it's just coming on my face. It's like, man. It's like, oh, I'm stuck in the sink. I'll help you. It's my stepsister.
Let me grab the broom.
What?
Does someone get stuck in something, like stuck in the couch or stuck in the washing machine or whatever? It's the weirdest but still enjoyable genre of porn.
Stuck porn.
Yeah.
But
like, oh, I'm trapped in the window. Hey, could you help me out? Oh, now I'm getting fucked.
It's the weirdest thing though, because they're all like siblings or stepson, stepmother, or it's always, so they're not directly related, but just enough to be taboo. And just so happened, this bitch just cannot get her arm out of the couch. It's like, what part of the couch do you get stuck where somebody sticks their finger in your ass? That you're like, oh no, I'm not strong enough to get out of here. But oh wow, this is pretty good actually. You know what? Let me get out of here and let's finish this. Not that I watch a lot of it. I read
allegedly.
It was an article in HuffPo that I read.
I'll admit it. The entire front page of Pornhub is all basically step siblings.
I mean,
that's what I heard. That's what I heard.
So why don't you start the show, James? We're still posting audio too, so.
Yeah. So did I do this thing or? Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Guys with Issues comedy podcast. As always, I am James Monty. I'm always James Monty. I've never been anybody else, but as always, I am with Russell Kialoha.
Hello, bitches.
And ladies and gentlemen, we've gone a few episodes and we've missed our brother. And we love him so much, and he's back by popular demand. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Chad Wago.
Hi, everybody.
Chad Wago is back because of Zoom. If there was no Zoom, it'd still be difficult for us to connect. Actually, we're in Hawaii. We're shut down. We are unable to meet up. I mean, we can kind of,
but we might get
Well, I mean, it's only three of us, right? I mean,
yeah, but to stay home.
No, it's supposed to be like no social gatherings, I thought.
Okay. All right. That's a good video. Now you can be all animated. Yes. We are back. Episode 5 of the Guys with Issues. I want to give a shout out to some of the people who hung in there with us and kept saying, hey, why don't you guys are you guys going to do another? We were waiting for some more. It's like, hey, man. Be being busy. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a pandemic going on. There's also we have our own lives. I mean, we all got things that we've been getting into. I guess I'll let you guys bring it up later. Yeah, because now I'm on video, so I'm like, ugh. But yeah, so we've been busy. Now we're making time because we're on shutdown, and we can do it via Zoom. So because Chad works a lot, Russell works a lot, I do not. So it's hard for the three of us to connect. I mean, I have a weird schedule because of what I'm doing. So we had a hard time connecting, but now we are back. And I want to thank Dina, Jay, Cyrus, Peter, or Pete, I guess. And some of the guys that always ask, hey, on social media, hey, why don't you guys do another episode? Or thank you guys for keeping the flame going, where we actually talk about, hey, why don't we do another episode? Why don't we do some more podcasting? And here we are. If you guys want to give a shout out, go ahead.
No, I don't know. Not one to shout out it.
The bitches?
I haven't got to see anybody, so there's no one to shout out really, except you guys, because I'm in here. inside my little what is this? My little prepper closet.
I was gonna say you're in the stash house.
I am. I don't know. Now people are gonna know my preps and want to come over to my house.
You still got Jesus back there, or?
Oh, nope, he's not back here.
Oh no, not back there.
No.
Chad?
Messed up all the Jesus.
Chad,
I ain't saying shit to nobody.
Not even to you, motherfucker.
oh, you are missed, my brother. Hey, is that a real guitar behind you?
Yes, it is. It's a real old guitar that hasn't been strung properly in 22 years.
Jeez.
That's what she said.
That actually worked pretty good. But usually that grandpa would say something like that. Or no, sure. Whatever. Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys. We've missed you all. Please hit us up at guyswithissues@gmail.com. Any questions, any shout outs you want us to do, or any issues or topics you would like us to discuss.
If you have any complaints about this podcast, you can keep those to yourself.
Or you can actually put it on our Facebook or Instagram as well. We still have Guys with Issues comedy podcast fan page, Facebook. Please look for it, like it, and then go to our Instagram. Yeah, and go to Instagram. And then, please tell your friends. You know, we're trying to blow up.
It'd be funny if we just choose one social media channel. It's like everything you don't like, just mention it over here. Keep it off all the other ones. We're trying to stay positive on Twitter.
Yes, Twitter, the place for positivity.
That's the place for positivity. It's a new day. Yes, it is.
To be fair, everywhere on the internet's awful right now.
Ugh.
I think you forgot to mention, James, especially since we're doing video now. You got to do the whole. If you guys like what you see, please smash the like button and also hit the notifications over here. So every time we have a new video, you'll be informed.
You know, it's funny because I get irritated when I watch videos and so I play Clash of Clans. And then when I watch the video and I'm trying to learn certain things and then they interrupt it with that. Oh, see. But I guess they've gotten really clever with it where it's randomly placed, where before I was like right at the beginning. Now they randomly place it. Yeah, if you like what you see, click the like button and subscribe and put your alert on. And we just did it twice, so there you go.
There you go. We just snuck it in twice.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing?
I mean,
things is messed up, man.
The best we can in a pandemic, right? It's something we've never had to deal with before, I think.
I mean, we haven't.
Unless you're older than 100, then you had the back in the 2008. Oh no. 1918. Yeah.
A Spanish fly.
The one that ended World War II.
Did it?
Isn't that what Trump said?
No.
Wait, I was thinking, wait a minute. No, World War II wasn't at that time, right?
No, it was not.
So see, Trump has the same education as I do. Last chance college, community college, associate's degree. Not even a bachelor's. I don't know why they give an associate's degree because I still can't get a job with it.
You're supposed to help you get the next degree.
Yeah, I wish I was on my way there, but
you
now
you gotta say positive. You gotta say positive, man, like Twitter. Positive.
Too bad we didn't have like a graphics department.
You were halfway there.
Yeah. Me or Russell?
Everyone.
Russell was about to hit that punch.
You know, it's weird. I actually went to Chad's graduation.
Yeah.
Which graduation?
When I got my associates.
Yeah, I was there.
For Chad?
No.
We did not know each other then, I think.
Oh, that's pretty trippy.
I don't want to say why I was there because everybody's mad at this dude too.
Oh. Chad, you graduated with Governor Ige?
Oh, that would have been a much funnier speaker.
Hello, everybody. I am glad to be graduating today.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Governor Ige here.
That's pretty much it. You just do Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
It would be so funny if his wife was white and had like a pig nose. she like like big blonde hair, like she's from the South or something, and she's like, "Oh, I love you, Ige." What is his first name? Is it Kermie? A
Believe
governor.
it's David.
David. Oh, that's worse.
David.
Oh, Davy.
I think we're getting Miss Piggy mixed up with olive oil.
Oh. We're off the rails.
Chad, what have you been up to?
Oh, shit got real.
Nothing much. I work. I moved recently.
What?
Yeah. I'm living in Makiki now. I got air conditioning, so that's nice.
You like where you live now?
Yeah. I don't have to walk upstairs anymore, so that's always nice. I was getting real tired of them 3 flights.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't seem like it was very far up at your old home.
It wasn't that far up. Like I wasn't walking up like 12 flights of stairs or anything, but it's like, eventually I'm just like, nah, you know what? Fuck stairs, elevators. That's the way to go.
So you're telling me, because if I recall your place, there was like, what, 3 flights of stairs? 2 flights of stairs?
3.
So if there was an elevator there, you would have took the elevator?
Not every single time.
So I've lived in 2 walk-ups. One growing up, and luckily we lived on the first floor. But it was 3 stories and it had an elevator. So you laugh at the elevator now, but when you move in or move out, that elevator comes in handy.
Or even when you have like a bunch of groceries.
Yes. Because I lived in Makiki, right across from Makiki Park, in the worst walk up, because I think the most is four floors,
Mm-hmm.
and I lived on the 4th floor, and I didn't have a car then, and the bus, the number 4 that came by my house, goes down Wilder. It doesn't go across Kiamoku to Times or to Safeway. So I would have to walk all the way to Safeway or Times, and then walk all the way back. And then I look at my stairs like, fuck my life, man. I got to do something different. But then I moved to Kapilani and lived in the 18th floor with elevator. So that was cool.
Yeah. So what have you guys been like doing while we've all been locked up?
Me, nothing's changed other than just working from home, and now since I'm working from home, I'm kind of like I wouldn't say babysitter, I guess. Still parent, right?
Yeah, no one's paying you, right?
Still parent. I'm parenting while working, so sometimes I have to go to the office because this multitasking stuff is a little rough. I'm talking to people, and and I got my kid over here, literally up here, looking in the camera, just like.
Well, it's because the age of your kids. I mean, they see you and they don't think of work, especially your littlest one. It's like, hey, there's dad. I would like some daddy time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what he's doing over there. I don't care if he's zooming with the governor or the mayor. I'm getting daddy time.
Wouldn't that be something though, if we could get the mayor or somebody of high stature on this show?
It makes me want to get to work on this now.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted. Maybe it might not be the mayor, but it might be somebody.
Other than that, I mean, just staying home, trying to keep everybody from not getting sick or spreading anything. That's all I got going on over here. Oh, and this show.
It's funny because, like, things have changed since the pandemic. Like, even the way I watch movies, because I still watch old movies or even sitcoms, and you see them shake hands or hug and kiss on the cheek, and then you're like, oh, where's their mask? What are they touching? Like, they're not gonna wash their hands because things different now, And I'm looking like, whoa, it must be hard for because you got little ones where stop touching your mouth, don't put your hand on your mouth, or because they'll touch something, and so like, I used to tell Tyler stuff to mess with her head. Like, I mean, shoot, you guys know the kind of parent I am, so I would say, like when she was 3, 4 years old, and then she'd play. Sit down on the floor, on the ground, touch the ground. Next thing you know, touching her face, whatever. So that used to freak me out, and I used to tell her, I was like if we're playing outside on the basketball court or something, and she sits down, she's playing on the ground, whatever, and I'll spit on the ground, not where she is, but near where she can see.
Just spit on her.
Yeah. Don't touch her mouth. Daddy, you spit on my leg. I know, but don't touch her mouth. No. So, and then she'll go, ew, that's gross, Daddy. I was like, I know. And you put your hand on the ground. You know how many people been here spitting, dogs pissing, cats pooping, and you just put your hand on the ground, and now you're going to put it on your face? That's how I, taught her. It worked.
Not untrue.
But did she wash her hand after that, or
and never went back down to the ground? It's just like, no. I mean, this is when she was 3-4 years old. So to her, the ground was gross now, and that was my job. See, I'm the I mess with the mind, with the brain. I don't want to say mind fuck because that's my daughter, but but. What do you call that, Chad? Come on, Chad.
Psychological warfare?
Well, not warfare, but something like that.
Civil war?
Let's just call that some shadow daddy actions.
Yeah, shadow daddy.
Manipulate. That's what I was looking for. Mental manipulation. And
it's really not that much better.
Yeah, it's kind of worse.
That's what you do as a parent, right? I mean,
I'm a traumatator. Trauminator. The Trauminator.
Traumatator sounded better. Traumatator. I'm proud of that. Traumatator.
You're the Traumatator.
I still tell the story about when I told her, what if Daddy dies today? That would have been the last game I saw you play ever, and it was the worst game. And then she just started. I still tell that story.
You know what that's called? A traumatization.
Traumatization. Traumatic. I'm a traumatizer or traumatator. I'm a traumatator.
Trademark
Don't believe me?
Trademark that.
Yeah.
All right, that's going in the t-shirts file.
I'm a traumatator. Don't believe me? Go ask my kid. Is James your dad? Anyway, what I've been up to is I actually started coaching volunteer coaching at the high school that I went to, Aya High School.
Yeah, volunteer.
Volunteer. But you know what? I should use traumatating to them too. So you know what happens when you don't block this guy?
And I die.
When you miss a block, Joe Theismann dies every time. Who's your team? If you don't block good, I'm going to shoot Russell Wilson in the foot.
If you don't play well, Daddy's going to die.
And you see the kids blocking and crying like, you're not getting to my quarterback ever.
No, Daddy, no.
I think that's Sun Tzu right there. That's one of the techniques, man.
I told you, psychological warfare, man.
you was right all along, Chad. We should try that.
I don't know if Sun Tzu had a football coaching playbook.
That's not what the art of war was?
The art of pass blocking.
It's a serious thing, man. It's funny, too, because I guess like when you like certain on social media, when you like certain things, then those things start popping up more than usual. I started to see more offensive line pages or coaches, and it started to connect with a lot, and I started watching their techniques. And one of them actually posted. He's from Florida. Shoot, I forget his name, but he used to play for. He played for I think Central Florida or South Florida, and then went to the pros. Torrey Wilson or something like that. But anyways,
Torrey Wilson.
No, it's not Torrey Wilson, but something like that. Torrey something. Anyways, he was talking about sumo. He was talking about sumo wrestling, and then I think that's when I was telling you guys that I was watching sumo. I was flashback, and I think I sent you guys a clip, and then I have my guys, when they warm up, they do this sumo type of warm up. It's like a squat hop. They don't wear thong though. They're fully clothed.
That.
Yeah. They just press the turbo button and they go. Are you all right?
I think my chair broke.
That's what happens when you do the 100-hand slap. You need to take
we're gonna-
wide base.
Hold on.
We're gonna use this time to take a commercial break. Are you trying to scoot away?
Just like slide out of frame.
Don't mind me as I slowly disappear. Like, all of a sudden, we're looking at a loaf of bread. Things done changed, man. Things done changed. My dog just busted my door open.
Oh, everyone's breaking shit.
I see, is my door, the part that goes into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if you don't turn, if when you turn the doorknob and then you don't turn it back to closed,
Mm-hmm.
the door just basically is being held closed by friction, like, or against the door jamb, and then he can just run through the door and bust it open. He knows that too. So there's sometimes where the door is actually closed, and I'll be in a room and all of a sudden I hear a boom. I'm like, oops, let me open the door for the dog.
So where were we? Where were we?
Yeah, we've been catching up at what we've been doing. Glad to be able to come back and do some podcasting, touch up on some of the issues that's going on around the world, but mainly here in our little corner of the world, Hawaii.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bless.
As major, cuz they actually made us local now because we said those two phrases. We are local now.
Street cred.
The kind. So it's going all over the world. Pandemic. I wonder if they call it something else in other countries. So I know we call it COVID-19 or coronavirus. Like, is that English or is that? You know what I mean? Like, so in Russia,
terminology?
Yeah. Like, is there like what is it in Russian? Kovitsky.
Kovitsky.
Because they have 19, right? 19. But you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, they can't say 9. I mean,
well, I'm sure that is a universal term. Is COVID-19?
I wondered about that. It's like, like, do they every place? I mean, like, so they go, oh, like, let's say, speaking Russian, COVID-19. Is that how it works? I mean,
I'm sure they don't work. They don't jump into like white man voice all of a sudden. COVID-19.
Coronavirus.
COVID is coronavirus that was found in 2019.
I just tried Googling what's 19 in Russian. Google, oh so helpfully, gave me the numbers 1 and 9. It's just like, oh, in Russian, it's like the actual number, and I'm like, fuck you, Google. That's not how translation works.
Did she say, oh, but if you pay $20 and subscribe to this, we can give you the real translation? I'm being a lot of scam
shit,
calls.
that doesn't even sound. Zenivnatsnit is what it sounded like.
It sounded like you just said like burrito backwards.
COVID zivits nothing. It's okay. There. That's it. Now I feel more comfortable.
That feels more Russian.
Yeah. Well, in Samoan it's what Sifuluiva. So COVID, or though we wouldn't say COVID. COVID Sifuluiva. Tali, o mau ele coronavirus. Coronavirus. Or COVID Sifuluiva. Oh shit. Not Sifuluiva. That bit didn't work. Running these bits. So, hey, Chad's in rewind.
Or Russian.
So, what's been happening? What's been happening in the state of Hawaii? Recently, we're on lockdown. I think it started last week. Wednesday.
Thursday at midnight.
Thursday. Oh, that's right. I always say Wednesday because Thursday midnight, to me, Wednesday night. Thursday morning, technically. But I always call it.
We were still open at 11:59 p.m. on Wednesday night. At 12:01 a.m., we were not.
And then boom, shut it down. So we are unable to. And I saw this. I saw Stuart from Club 939.
Oh, it's
Twice Premier
Gentlemen.
Gentlemen's Club.
He posted that I guess there was a police checkpoint on McCully Bridge. One of his friends told the cop that he was going to his girlfriend's house, and they got a ticket because that's not essential. I was thinking,
Yeah, you're not supposed to go and visit anyone.
but that's essential, man. To go see your girlfriend at that time of night, that's some essential. We need some essentials or entanglements.
Wow, I didn't know that. So you should just basically say, I'm going home.
Yes.
Well, what he should have said was, I was gonna go get something to eat, because that is, that's essential to get something to eat.
And
Or
still,
I'm
it's
picking
still
up
technically
medical
true.
supplies.
Still technically true.
yeah,
Condoms, a medical
Oh.
supply.
gonna get a condom, and I'm gonna go eat. Whap 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 whap. But yeah, I mean, I guess so. We gotta know what the right excuses, because the ticket was for
You have to know
$5,000.
exactly how to lie.
Yes.
No,
But
you just have to know how to navigate
Surf.
the truth. Navigate
Surf.
the truth.
Oh, navigate. So that's how you your Polynesian is showing.
He knows the way.
That's if you're out there and you get pulled over, say, yeah, I'm on my way to Jack in the Box, or the drive-through. If you say it's closed, oh, I didn't know, but I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I need some sustenance.
It's a sustenance. But yeah, that's a $5,000 ticket. So if you're caught out and about,
Got a $5,000 ticket for that? Wow.
Yeah, that's why work gave you the ID card that says, this is an essential worker.
Yep.
He might be going home or coming back from work.
Yeah.
Or going to or coming back from work.
Yeah, now I just carry my badge everywhere. Like Wayne's World, bro. I'm just.
the police pull you over. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Corbin Dallas multi-bus.
Yes, he knows it's a multi-pass. But yeah, so that's the what I think we have another week and a half, and then they make their assessment and see how we're doing, and then if they add another 2 weeks, or is it already 1 month for sure?
I guarantee they're gonna add another 2 weeks. It's gonna be
They
at least a
haven't
month.
said it officially yet, but everyone's expecting it.
That's what I think. I think it's like they go, like in the office, they're like, oh, we're gonna shut it down for a month, but let's tell them 2 weeks so that they have hope that maybe we won't do a month.
And then
But
we're gonna drop the ban hammer.
Yeah. They just tipped us.
Hey,
So is that what it feels like? I don't like it very much.
I like it very much.
With no Vaseline.
Oh.
Yeah,
I just
but
wanted you to help me get my hand out of this bed.
See, the thing that I don't like about, I mean, I get it, I understand it. My mom just bum rushed the show.
Special guest.
Yeah, special guest, Pat Money. When she opened the door, she let the dog in, and she yelled at me and someone, well, what girl are you talking to laughing like that?
Is that what you said?
Yeah. So, okay, so we're shut down. And my sister and Tyler over there talking to her now, explaining to her. In her old age, she's not as sharp as she used to be, but she's still packs a punch.
You should have just turned the laptop and showed her.
But then she's gonna look at you two strangers and be like, "What the hell am I looking at?"
Hi. Thank you for subscribing to my Patreon and OnlyFans.
She gets all ghetto, and I face it to her, and she's like, "Hey, boys!" Like, Mom, what this bitch, half-dead bitch, telling you about me? Okay, so that's the thing with zooming from home, is that we break chairs, we get visitors, unwanted visitors. The next thing is going to happen at Chad's house. So we see what happens. Maybe the guitar will get properly strung.
Yeah, so
So
that's that's the lockdown that's going on right now. The reason why we're in the lockdown state that we're in is, we were doing great. We were one of the best in the country at one point. Now I think we're in Newsweek. They announced that Hawaii is the worst in the nation.
I think there was an article on, is it political?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
think
shared the
you're.
political article with you guys, but the Newsweek one was from like a couple of weeks ago. It was just like, oh yeah, no, we've been the worst for this long.
We were
Just
doing
a
well.
real dramatic rise in how bad we were doing.
I think part of it is, I don't want to say it's not our fault, and I say all of us, we all live here, we all part of the team Hawaii, I call us, where we look and say, oh, we flattened the curve, because that's what happened in, was it May going into June?
Hmm.
We were like single digits for a while. We even had a couple of days where it was zero. So it's kind of like, we're good. Let's plan that get together. I mean, it's funny because we flattened the curve, and it was just after the peaceful protest. It was just after a
Hmm.
three day weekend. It was also after graduations where a lot of people were meeting up. So it was like, I guess we're okay. And then we just let our guard down, and then one cluster. And I'm not gonna say it's Hawaiian Airlines, but that there was one that started there, and the persons also went to the gym to work out, and it just started to grow. And then there's other clusters that started too, with funerals, gatherings, where like baby luau or something like that, and it just, we started all to relax at one time, and because this thing grows exponentially, like really fast, where just all of a sudden, boom, look what happened now. And
No, one of the problems is that people were like, "Oh, we flattened the curve. Yeah, we're done. We beat it. Let's do the victory montage." And it's like, no, it's not how that works.
we really have to, be vigilant until, I guess, we get to a vaccine or something like that, or because if we flatten
If
the
we can
curve,
make one.
right. But if we flatten the curve again, it's possible. I mean, from what we learn now, that we can just boom, just all of a sudden jump up again.
Right.
So that's the scary part. Until we get a vaccine or cure, it can just blow up anytime. And so,
Mhm.
We got
when?
to just keep maintaining what we were doing when we were flattening the curve, not just give up or just think, oh, it's open now, let's party. That was probably one of the problems. We just got to keep it up until everybody's all good.
So, like, we need to make masks part of our culture now, where until we do get, like, so if we want people to start drinking a certain thing or start eating a certain thing, we have commercials about it. And I'm starting to see more local commercials about masks, and I think that's good, because there's people that they don't watch the news, they don't get educated, they don't talk to other people, so they don't know, but they go out and they'll be at your house or your party, but and they're unaware of the measures that they need to take just to be safe for themselves and for others. So we gotta start marketing masks and say, hey, like, if we wanted the kids to drink Sprite, we have LeBron, hey, drink Sprite. Kobe, drink Sprite. And then, oh, okay, we're all drinking Sprite. So we got to get our heroes to start wearing masks and say, oh, this is the stuff to do. Wear this mask. Look how cool. I mean, look, see, this is not I'm not trying to seg into something here, but look how cool this, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Look how cool this, I mean, I think this looks cool, because every time I look at myself, I'm like, I'm a ninja. I'm Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. Like,
Except
Snake
I
Eyes,
don't shut up.
are you telling me to shut up?
No, I'm telling you, Snake Eyes never talks.
Yeah,
Like ever.
Sure. That's what you're saying, Chad. That's what you're saying, Chad.
Chad's like, I made my triumphant return to tell you to shut up, James.
You're the voice that carries the show. How could I tell you to shut up?
And let me tell you, James, you look nothing like a G.I. Joe.
Why I gotta be a G.I. Joe?
I did not say it with a racist accent.
He wrestled it. So
Yeah,
call
I
me
know.
the
That's why I
G.I.
wanted to point out
Joe.
I didn't.
Oh, the G.I. Joe. But look, it looks super cool. So you guys out there, wear your mask. Look how, get a cool mask. So this one I got from Extreme Soccer, is in IAL. You can follow them on Instagram. I think they changed the name, Extreme Sports HI. You can see them. I'm gonna make a post pictures and a video on my my Instagram. We all have Instagrams as well, so if you can find us, follow us on Guys with Issues on this YouTube if you like the channel. That'd be awesome. Like the video, share it,
Subscribe, click the notification button,
and follow the Guys with Issues because we got bigger and better things coming.
You know, I also think a problem too is like the actual minority, not minorities, just the small amount of people who just don't care or really selfish, and they're the ones that small amount that's spreading it all over the place as well.
But it's weird for me. It is a small amount. But it seems like
it's real loud.
Yes. It's like they're the biggest thing on my news feed on Facebook. It's like, what happened to my other friend that we agree on the same thing? Why do I get all these things? These people that are like, mass. That's the government trying to control you.
It's a muzzle.
Facebook. I thought this was where my friends are, not just a fucking wall of assholes.
I've been using listening to you guys, and I've been using that unfollow button more often. And there's also maybe it's on Instagram where you can mute them for 30 days.
Yeah, there's a mute
or restrict.
button.
There's a mute and a restrict. There's a restrict button. So
yeah,
you're restricted for 30
Twitter,
days.
You can mute certain words.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like you could just say like, "Oh, I don't ever want to hear anyone say the word pandemic."
Pandemic. Oh, they planned this pandemic?
No, yeah. There's a whole stupid video about it
Called the pandemic. I didn't know about the mute words, but yeah, Facebook. I don't even unfollow it anymore. I just unfriend. Boop. Look like I just poked Chad in the head in there. Boop.
Oh.
Oh, so we should. So you guys have the
somebody help me. Yeah, somebody help me.
So I was gonna ask, like, so I have the three of us on the screen. I have Russell, you're here, and Chad, you're here.
Okay.
How are you guys situated on there?
My screen is I pushed it in more, so you're on the top, I'm in the middle, and Chad's in the bottom.
I am looking at it in speaker view, so the three of us are on the top, me, Russell, and James, and then the big picture, it changes based on whoever is speaking.
So we all use three different views.
Mm-hmm.
And we always talk about how
we all have three different views.
Ayo. Cue the music. CSI Miami. Out here in the streets. So I'm ready for this to be over, but I will follow and obey to be safe.
I can understand a lot of people's frustration. You know, I'm not in the same position as a lot of people are, where, you know, there's a lot of people got laid off. A lot of businesses closed down. I'm not a part of that yet, you know, but I can understand your frustration on why, or like how the government, Hawaii's government is reacting, or the things they're doing, how it doesn't make sense. It's dumb, and, you know, it's hurting more people. They've done a lot of bonehead things, no doubt. And so I can totally understand, especially, I mean, over the past, just this last couple of days when they botched 1.7 thousand search testing thing.
Almost 1,800.
Almost
completely
1,800.
unlabeled.
They just didn't label them.
Oh,
yeah,
you
they
finished
shipped it off to the testing place.
Bro, oh, you
No
finished
labels.
your test. You finished your test. Shoots. Next. You finish your test. Shoots. Next.
It worked better with the sound effect you used first. That was great.
So there was, I think they were saying it's at Kaneohe and Leeward
Yes.
Community College. So it was two locations.
Did like two different locations fuck up the same way?
Yes, I believe it was.
So could you put that on training? Could you say the training was bad?
I mean, yeah, probably.
But as a test taker, isn't that one of the things you'd be looking for after someone stuck a swab up their nose? Just random no name swab. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I kind of feel like if you have the tube, Like, you should probably want to label that before the stuff even goes in the tube.
No, I'm saying maybe they was like, ew, ew, ew. Take them. You paw already. Get boogers on top. Sorry, Kanye.
Sorry, Leeward. But, I mean,
Hey.
how do you mess? I can see you mess up like 100, but it's like 1,800 times you guys weren't looking at the test thing, looking for a name. And at what point? What was it when they finally gave it to the lab? That the lab was like, "Oh, where's the names on these things?"
Like,
That's what it sounds like.
2, 3, 4. There's more. Wait, what? Where was the supervisor?
How many
though?
of these fit in one box? Because there is no labels on any of these.
Or maybe they got lazy. They was like, hey, this one I'm gonna label. Oh, this one too. Oh, get 1,800 in this box. Oh, no more label. And they only check the top 2. We always
So
give
the
them
blame
pigeon.
could be shared.
We always give them pigeon accents when they mess up. What's up with that? But also, where's the supervisor at the location? So, like, if I'm taking it and putting it down, I'm pretty sure it's not just a stack of vials over here. I'm like it's containers or something that they got to put it in. And if somebody passes by, it's like, hey, you're not labeling that,
right?
Label.
You think
Wait a
like at least 100, 500 times someone was like, "Hey, there's no labels on this."
Tell me it's one person not labeling 1,800 of them. If it's a number of people labeling them wrong, then yeah, it's the training. So everything always goes upstairs. But who is to blame?
Who is to blame?
It's probably one person, or not one person, but it's someone's job to take the vials, someone's job to label the vials, and they each thought that the other one was doing the other thing.
That's like Hawaii state government for you, right off the bat, man.
I mean, that's where this happened. That's who was doing it. And both of them said, it's not my fault. It was his job.
Can you imagine being the person to catch it? Like knowing how serious this is. And you catch it like, wait a minute. There's no vials. And I fucking quit. I'm out. This is bullshit. I told you guys this would happen. Keep hiring your family to work here. They're not properly trained. I'm out of here. I did just start tearing shit up. I mean,
start breaking vials.
Positive. That's jacked up. I mean, I've messed up at my jobs, but never this bad.
Yeah, I fucked up a lot, but not 1,700 times.
Who's worse? The guy, let's say one person did this. One person is at fault for this. This person who messed up 1,800 times, or the person that sent out the text to everybody that a missile was coming to kill us. Who messed up
1,700 times.
But that
guy didn't individually text all of us to say, hey, there's a missile coming.
Hey, James.
He goes, okay, I'm sending
Watch out, James. Watch out, Dad.
No. Copy, paste. Copy, paste, send. Copy, paste, send.
Like that guy had a few buttons that he pushed that were the wrong buttons to push. He didn't push 1,700 wrong buttons.
I can't wait for it to come out. So we narrowed it down to these 4 people that messed up.
Even if they do figure out who messed it up, I'm pretty sure HGA isn't going to let us know who they are.
Are they unions? Are they union workers?
I have no idea who's doing this.
So from what I've seen in today's testing at the H3 tunnels, the individual tables.
I think you should give people context of what exactly happened today.
Okay, so today they closed the H3, which is I want to say kind of long freeway, the freeway that we have at interstate.
Yeah, it's
H3,
one of our interstate highways.
That doesn't even cross to the next island, but it has a long tunnel. So what they did was they shut down that freeway so people will line up and take their COVID tests to see if they're positive. And I seen on the news they had one person. So you register online to make it faster, and then you go there and is it Kim Taylor Reese or one of those? I think it was him who was going. He said it took him 30 minutes because he pre-registered online. He waited in line and it moved really quick. But when they go in the tunnel, they have all these tables set up at different points, and there was a lot. But I saw all military uniforms. I guess it's the
National Guard.
National Guard that was doing the testing today, or collecting or whatever's. So we'll know who to blame if there's mess up, but which I doubt. I think the next one is Thursday.
Okay.
So if you get tested, it's a free testing, yeah.
Yeah, it's a free test.
So,
Which I think I think the surge testing from last week was finally in. I think it was in today's count, right?
4,000 something. Usually we are about 2,000 ish.
Yeah.
But today was 4,000, so we got a lot of them.
But yeah, it's a free test. This is probably not going to come out on Thursday unless you're watching the live stream. But sign up. What was the website again for that? Was it Do I Need a COVID Test?
Do I Need a COVID Test?
Yeah.
Something like that. There is a website, Do I Need a COVID Test? Do I Need a COVID-19 Test.com.
Do I need a COVID-19 test.com?
Yeah.
And
And
19 is the numerals 1 and 9. It's not spelled out.
And no hyphen, yeah.
No.
It's not COVID hyphen. Okay. So yeah, get tested if you want to. Usually the ones that aren't free, I guess a couple of weeks ago, it was if you have the symptoms and then you go and get tested, or you call your doctor, and your doctor has to draw up some papers, and then you go and get tested. But now this one is free. So if you're curious, if you want, you want to make sure your family's safe, then go check it out. We were kind of ghetto with ours, so my dad, who he's not walking, and he's bedridden, so we take care of him. He had a bed sore that kind of got out of control. So we're not trained for that, and his blood pressure started getting low. So we called the ambulance, and they took him to the hospital. So he's been in the hospital for a couple months now, taking care of that and other issues that he's had. He's like 84 now, but the nurse told us, like, oh yeah, we tested him for COVID-19 and he's negative. And as soon as she said that, everybody in the house was like, oh, we're all negative. We all lived in the house together. He doesn't have it, so we don't have it. Meanwhile, we're over coughing. It's like, nah, that can't be it. That can't be it, because Dad's negative, so we're all negative. And my sister's like, we could be asymptomatic. I'm like, shut up. We're negative. I don't get why with all the names you have, like that you can call something, like they go symptomatic or asymptomatic. Like, I don't get why they make the words. So symptomatic means you have the symptoms. Asymptomatic means you don't have the symptoms. You don't show the symptoms. But they're so close together. Why not call it something else? Like I'm asymptomatic. I'm symptomatic.
Like not symptomatic.
Not even symptomatic.
No symptomatic.
No, because that's what I mean. Like, so if you say, oh,
super not symptomatic.
Don't even use the word symptomatic, because you're symptomatic. Like, I don't see any symptoms. Like, because that's like just like saying what you're saying. It's like, oh, it's he has it, or he has it. It's like, wait, so does he have it? No, he has it. Because that's how I see when you say symptomatic or asymptomatic. You know, he says change more words in there, or call it something else that like not, positive or not
non-symptomatic.
Don't use the word symptomatic.
Don't just use a prefix. Is what James is trying to say.
Oh, yeah. So
like use a wholly, completely separate word.
Yeah.
Symptoms or not carrying anything that you know of.
He's symptomatic, or he's no more. Or he's no show.
Seems fine, still sick.
So we got to blend that into one word, though, because that's like a phrase.
So you got symptom. He's
seems fine.
Seems fine.
Still
or
sick.
Corona herpes, something like that.
Just don't get the A-Rod version.
Is he symptomatic, or is he non-expressive? Is he expressing signs of the disease?
He's non-expressive sounds like Jason Voorhees from Friday 13 or something. He's just non-expressive. It just murders people. Psychopath, right? Or sociopath. Same people, no? A little bit different. Yeah, but changed it from symptomatic to... I think that's what's confusing people.
I'm sorry. I'm actually signing up for the COVID test.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, the H3 one
Thursday.
Thursday, between 9 a.m. and 2.
No, you
But
never know how long you're going to get stuck there for. That's why they actually did set up bathrooms.
oh, they did.
Yeah.
I did not know that they did set up bathrooms.
And this test, it's not the one they reach all the way in the back of your throat into your nose. It's just the one right inside your nostril.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that, right?
no.
Yeah.
Not the one that goes all the way in the back.
I would not
That
want
is-
to. I would not want to do that to myself.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's a easy way to get false negatives.
That's So I think it was Kim Taylor Reese who was on the news, and he was doing. He was doing. Oh yeah, just. So that's the new way of testing, right? That's the more recent one.
Right.
It's called just the tip.
It's called the apharyngeal test.
We brought it all the way around. Now we're gonna wrap it up. I don't think we even talked about anything we wanted to talk about.
No. We call it
Typical.
the stepsister's hand.
I'm stuck in my car. It's like, wait, let me get a broom.
My finger's stuck in my nose.
What are you doing? All right. So
Oh, don't test me so hard.
It's supposed to go up my nose.
eat tight, eat testy, eat testy. Sorry. All right. So yeah, we joke around a lot. We're the guys with issues. We actually care about you guys out there. We care about, just like our handful of fans that actually listen to us. We care about you guys, and we want to thank you guys. One thing we don't like is bullying. Even though we talk a lot of trash, we don't like bullying. We don't like seeing people getting picked on, although it can be funny at times. Sorry, did I mess that up?
Feel like you're giving some mixed messages here, man.
Yeah. So no, seriously though, if you see somebody out there getting bullied, I mean, it's dangerous out there. You don't have to jump in, but maybe you can tell somebody, or you can call for some help instead of pulling your phone out and recording it so you can get clout on social media.
Right.
Call somebody for help, and that person needs help. I mean, we love helping others. Be nice, say hello when you see a stranger that, maybe you think somebody, one of your old friends that you haven't talked to in a long time, they might need somebody to say hello to them.
Basically, be kind.
Yeah,
be kind to each other.
Even though the country's being ripped apart, and I'm not going to point a finger at who's to blame, but we still are the part of one country, and we still should be kind to each other. We still all have the same goals, which is take care of our families, take care of ourselves, have friends, and have relationships.
Right.
Those of you that are out there, and this is a stressful time. A lot of you are isolated and feel alone. We care about you. Hit us up on social media. The Guys with Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you can find us individually if you want to speak to, whether it's Russell, Chad, or myself, James. But if you're thinking of hurting yourself, please call the National Suicide Hotline at 800-273-8255. That's 800-273-TALK, TALK, or the another number, 800-784-2433. That's 800-SUICIDE. And there's people there that might be able to help you or point you in the direction that you need to go for help, because we love you. Again, if you like this podcast, like it, share it, subscribe, and hit that notification button so that you'll know every time we post a new video. Thank you guys for listening. We love you guys very much. My name is James Mane. As always, I am with Russell Kealoha.
Goodbye, everybody.
And Chad Wago.
Thanks for listening to the podcast. God bless you. Stay safe. Good night.